It's a hot summer night, ladies and gentlemen, here for Whassup Wrestling as we continue on our path towards No Mercy. Just a couple weeks away now. You hear the sound.
Let me talk.
Anya, the goddess of the harem, is on her way to the ring.
Let me talk. Come on.
Will she be the one leading the way, and how long will she be allowed to do so, as she is in fact leading Emily to the ring? So that you would not have expected to see Emily Stratfield following Anya. As Terry Gold described her just last week, Emily is basically nothing more than Anya's shoe buffer. Whether that is true or not, I don't think anyone would really want to confirm.
Had $1 million vibe in the body to go. The birthday cakes, they stole the show. So sexual, she was flexible.
A headless wolf is still dangerous, ladies and gentlemen.
Wait a minute, do I see what I think I will? Did the thing I seen, sure they get low. Ain't the same when it's up that close. Make it rain, I'm making it snow. Work the pole, I got the bang roll. I'ma say that I prefer them no clothes. I'm into that, I love women exposed.
So the council is helping the harem? Times have certainly changed, ladies and gentlemen, as Emily and Honey are teaming together to take on Queen Amazonia at No Mercy for the Divas Championship. Exactly did Anya work that one out? So Emily now basically fighting for the Divas Championship at No Mercy. So one heck of a challenge to set herself up here now. We still don't know exactly how she feels towards Anya being a member of the harem. Just Emily is remaining in the corner. Emily is moving away. In case of being allowed to. With the arrival of Alleyne, who is not actually competed since defeating Kaio, falling fastly, since she has taken on a more managerial role, attempting to help the fellow elf. Getting set to compete herself, and Kaio is doing as well as I'm sure Alleyne would have hoped. Test this will be. Rather dominant during this territory. Winning the match. Unification matchup. Managerial treatment. We'll see if she still has what it takes. Looking a bit distant in the mind. No rushing here, just right up, tie up in the middle of the ring. Emily getting the better of this exchange here thus far. Alleyne breaking free. Back there, not getting much of anything as Emily gets in a snapmare, taking Alleyne down. Headlock takedown by Alleyne and straight shot to the forehead. Even exchange, I suppose, there. Although it was Alleyne who came up victorious. It was thanks to the second shot. I wonder if either Anya, Jessica, or Kaio will in any way get involved in this matchup. Hopefully, we won't be seeing anything from Kaio or Jessica. Well, they really should have faith in their trainer. We don't know much about Anya. She has been known to get involved herself in the past. Will Emily even allow it? It's the ropes. German suplex. And Anya already getting herself involved. The last time Anya was in the corner of Emily, it was more of a trial setup. Anya trying to show that she could be perfect for Emily, and it was her one victory over Terry Bull. So perhaps with Anya's help, Emily will defeat Alleyne here tonight. Alleyne brought back up to her feet. Snapping suplex, taking her down straight into a cover. Bit of a stall for the count, though. Alleyne kicking out now. Over toss. Jawbreaker. Got a hole in the throat. There's going to be a choke drop. There we go. Dropping Alleyne back onto the canvas. As Emily now up onto the middle rope. Alleyne in the process of getting up. Well, Emily just perhaps taking her wrist there. Alleyne playing possum, straight heavy shot to the side of the head, chop across the chest. Waiting for her own suplex. No! Backbreaker. And celebrating as Anya now distracting the referee. And now again, Anya getting right up on the apron. Dog by Emily. Anya better be careful. The referee will eject her. Straight shot there to the gut. And up over the shoulders goes Emily. Anya watches the shot. Up to the gut. And right down to the shoulder. Alleyne is poised, ready, and waiting. Emily steadily getting up to her feet. And Alleyne with a submission hold, but lets it go early. This would rather have a different angle. I think she wants Emily to just, Anya to see Emily tap out. That's what she's after, but unfortunately Emily managing to kick out. Break free, sorry. And now again, arguing with the referee. It's not what you want to be doing. Especially considering that neither Kaio or Jessica have gotten involved in this one in any way. Just watching Alleyne and taking notes. Well, they're not taking notes on that one. Straight chop across the chest as Emily comes out into the cover now. Anya not too worried. second there and saw her a sigh of relief. A bit slow here. Slowing down her pursuit. And followed it up. May have done more damage than we saw. Strike across the back and now dropping. And Emily is setting up for it. And Paradise shot straight across the jaw. Alleyne may be out cold. There's the cover. And no, Alleyne getting the shoulder up. Thankfully, nothing of interference from either Kaio or Jessica there. No effort to try and distract the referee. And certainly has her students trained well in that regard. Propped against the ropes now. High backdrop from Alleyne. Continues the fight. Unfortunately, it's a fireman's carry from Emily. Trying to retake control in this one. Alleyne from behind. First DDT, dropping Emily back in the head. Alleyne poised, ready, watching, waiting, catching, and turnaround power slam. Straight into a cover. I don't think Anya saw it in time, and there's the pinfall. Alleyne victorious here tonight. Earlier suplex straight to the cover, and then stall for the count. What's going on there? The was already annoyed with Anya's antics there. See Alleyne going for the cover, and the referee, a bit of a stall, but not quite as much. You see Emily having trouble winding up the Paradise shot. Maybe that's the reason why Alleyne was able to kick out the way she did. We see the turnaround power slam. Straight down. Alleyne not wasting any time. Went straight for the cover. Kaio and Jessica certainly have some notes to take. Good match to watch. Dominance here in Whassup Wrestling. Ladies and gentlemen, just last week, Colin and Stiles faced off against F.U.B.A.R champion Violence John, who was set to face against Disgruntled Clown and No Mercy inside Hell in a Cell. Apologies there. It's Colin and Stiles who was victorious. Now, certainly, if he is victorious tonight, he may just have earned his way into that title opportunity. Turning the one-on-one feud ender into a triple threat. Tonight he now goes up against Disgruntled Clown, the #1 contender. Surprise last week, to say for certain. Disgruntled Clown. The man will come in slowly, get himself ready, psych himself up. A different situation here for the Fortunate Sons, taking on different opponents, not exactly still working as a team. As Violence John has said, defending his F.U.B.A.R championship thus far against Disgruntled Clown. And now just receiving the word within the last week of the other two members of the Fortunate Sons, Dork Killer and the Hype, will be facing off against Jeffrey Jones and Tornado at No Mercy for the tag team titles. What a contest that will be, and I'm sure Dork Killer is looking forward to that one, especially given the consistent interruptions he was given just last week. So I don't know what is on his mind to talk about. Well, it doesn't matter now. Some final checks, and Disgruntled Clown is ready. Is Colin Stiles bitten off more than he can chew, or is he ready to get down with the clown, as it were? This, of course, is a weapons matchup. At any point, these two competitors can leave the ring and grab it, and Disgruntled Clown coming, running right in, wasting no time, overhead, belly to belly. Colin Stiles now turning things around, whipping Disgruntled Clown into the corner, and a knee to the jaw and a clothesline, just pulling him right into it. And Colin Stiles is fighting to put himself into this this Hell in a Cell matchup to make it a triple threat match. A mocking situation there against the Disgruntled Clown. Colin Stiles not exactly respecting his opponent here tonight, and that may be a hindrance for him going forward. At the time being, nope. I would say that for the time being, things were going good for Colin, and now, again, just as I was talking about things going against him, this dude just won't let me keep up with things. And again, overhead, belly to belly. Strong Clown once again rushing right in. Now torquing out the neck, tugging on the ligaments. Strong Clown giving no rest for Colin Stiles here. Going straight for the cover now. Only a 1 count. Bit too much pressure, allowing Colin Stiles to roll through with it. Take the pain, but gets him out of it sooner. Now rushes right into Disgruntled Clown, making himself a barrier, or a wall of sorts. Disgruntled Clown dropped down, back of the head, now going for another cover. Barely even a 1 count there. Disgruntled Clown being brought up, and no, right up on the shoulders and down. Again, Disgruntled Clown tossing Colin Stiles away. Disgruntled Clown wants to keep this matchup at No Mercy a one-on-one affair. His personal animosity towards Violence John, not wanting to have any sort of distraction. Likely why he wanted it to be Hell in a Cell to begin with. So neither the Fortunate Sons nor Bonk or Doink could get themselves involved. Though I doubt that Colin Stiles really cares about that. On device, locked in, Disgruntled Clown flailing, kick to the back of the head, manages to get himself out of there. It just shows that he's got plenty of fight left with those arms. Disgruntled Clown with the camel clutch. Hugging back fiercely, but no, sweeping out the legs. And Stratfield Clown now runs right into Colin Stiles, knocking him down. Jawbreaker from Colin Stiles. Front headlock and knee to the face. Clown had something in mind, but Colin on his way out. Now takes a knee straight to the face. Kick to the gut. Under one arm to the other. Dropping the knee to the face, and now again, and unfortunately, only a 1 count. Stiles, poised, ready. Kick to the gut and trying for a stunner, but Disgruntled Clown shoves him away. Surprised we have not seen any weapons brought into this one. Stiles trying for a tackle, did not get much. Powerbomb nearly to the outside. Disgruntled Clown, Dark Carnival. There's the cover and the count. And Disgruntled Clown victorious here, securing the title match at No Mercy. It will indeed be one-on-one, and Colin Stiles is up. And no, Colin Stiles, oh, Disgruntled Clown fighting back. I think Colin Stiles was going to take another attempt. Unfortunately, it did not work out. Disgruntled Clown victorious in both the match and side. Whassup Wrestling is brought to you by the Fighting Monkeys. Or are they being sponsored by us? Well, either way, the money is going somewhere, ladies and gentlemen. Well, with the V.U.B.A.R Championship match secured as a one-on-one affair, it's now time for the VixXxens to hit the ring. Triple threat action. We'll at least give you a triple threat here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Starting off, we have ourselves Lilac. Is Lilac. All 3 title scenes thus far filled up for No Mercy. Something else she can do for herself. Victory in this triple threat would certainly be of assistance for that. Weisz. They haven't seen since WrestleMania. They're losing a fair against Ida Asuka, but still, what an impressive matchup she put herself through. Coming very close to becoming the new women's champion. Unfortunately, could not get the job done. Time away to hone up her skills. Now finally back here in Whassup Wrestling, ready to try once more. How will she fare tonight in this triple threat matchup? Last but not least, we have Kimberly, former MMA fighter. You've seen her in a few matches. Had too many opportunities for anything too big, but just like with the others tonight, could be the start of something different. One of these VixXxens will come up with a very impressive win under their belt. These competitors seemingly overlooked, you'd say. Everyone appears ready for this one. Kimberly the most attentive. Waiting to see who comes for her first, and Krystal starts things off with Lilac and Kimberly sticking off to the side for the time being, just letting things go on. So Krystal spots her standing around. Catching hold, knee to the base, now drop kick to the shin. And back body drop, taking Kimberly down, sorry. Jawbreaker by Lilac. As Krystal rolls to the outside, staggers about, takes a moment, and Lilac, trying for an over-the-top rope splash, getting yourself caught up in the ropes instead. Some bad luck there. And drop kick straight to the back. Almost as if Lilac and Kimberly worked on that one. Krystal taking the heavy foot right beneath the jaw. And now Lilac taking things to her element. Coming off the middle rope. Drop kick. Misses though. One count for Krystal. As in comes Kimberly. And taking Lilac down while she was distracted. Lilac took her eyes off the action for just a moment, and that moment was enough for Kimberly to get into something, but Lilac turning things around here as Krystal recovers on the outside. Krystal bringing her up, brain buster, and Lilac picking things right up herself. As though Lilac and Krystal are working together in some kind of mini way. Doubt it'll last long though. As Kimberly, no. Kimberly had Lilac in the corner. Fortunately, could not get her all too much. Sunset power bomb by Lilac as Kimberly rolls across to the outside. Krystal kicking in the gut. Missing the running forearm, but sent it to the middle, and Lilac rolls away. Hopping away. And over the shoulder goes Lilac, and a straight punch to Kimberly. Just not about to let her come in and attack her from behind, just like she did with Lilac. And Krystal setting up. Running kick to the face. Going for the cover. Lilac up to a knee. Two, and just gets in there. That one would have been a straight victory for Krystal. There's DDT there by Krystal. Does not go for it. No, now she goes for a pinfall. Hoping that Kimberly is still down, and no. Recovered just enough from that kick. Backdrop now as Kimberly steadily tries to take hold of some momentum. Has not had much luck thus far. Over the shoulders goes to Lilac. Now into the corner. Now into the turnbuckle post. Now Kimberly's turn to go down. High kick there from Lilac. And nice handspring splash. But Krystal from behind, trapping suplex, slamming Lilac down face first into the canvas. Now Krystal pulling her in. Now with the cover, Kimberly's still down and out. Thinking Krystal really should have just covered Kimberly. Had a better chance at a victory there. Tries for the splash, misses. Kimberly from behind. Got a hold of Lilac's hair. Almost looks like she's whispering something to her ear. Stomp down onto the shoulder. A submission hold, arm trapped. Trying to get out and manages to do so with a snapmare. Now going for the cover. Krystal still on the outside. Back inside and just a 2 count. Going for the cover. Not too smart. Kimberly is right there, and it was just a failed knee drop. Perhaps she's trying to win by shock. Kimberly's face colliding into that middle turnbuckle pad. And powerbomb right out of the corner. Kimberly's turn to recover on the outside as Krystal battles it up with Lilac. Shoulders, but Krystal managing to counter out. Corner, but Lilac responds. Back elbow. And Krystal now. Nice European uppercut by Krystal. Going straight for the cover, but Kimberly just in the position. Now Kimberly trying for the cover. Shot and trapping armbar. Krystal trying, tries to free the legs and rolls through. And a quick DDT. And a running kick straight into the corner. But I think Kimberly's taken a few more of those than Krystal thought. Things picking right up, and nice tilt-a-whirl reverse DDT by Lilac. Over the top rope, and straight shot to the face. All 3 competitors now on the outside. Well, not for long. With an STO, 2, and almost. Really hadn't kicked out. Because Krystal would not have made it. And Krystal looking a bit lost there for a second. And Lilac managing to take advantage of that, and a straight kick to the face. And another handspring moonsault. Now Lilac with the cover. Kimberly right beside. 2, and Krystal kicking out. Aiming that one for the legs, but Krystal managing to roll out of the way. Top of Lilac's head colliding with the top turnbuckle pad there, and powerbomb Again, straight out of the corner. Both of these competitors. Oh, there we go. Kimberly with a surprising kick, side of the head. Will that be it? And no, it will not. Just a 2 count. There was enough damage done. Now going for the cover, following those trio of kicks. 2 and just a 2 count. Brainbuster by Kimberly. Countering back, but again, Kimberly reverse DDT. Landed a bit on Krystal, is why we saw her kind of flinch there. Some heavy kicks to the chest. Because he was trying to choke Lilac out, but Lilac catching the foot. Krystal into the far corner. Trying for an overhead. But Lilac comes through and tries to clothesline her out, but Krystal counters it. And Krystal's instead just going to let Lilac lie out on the outside, seeing Kimberly up. Dropping Krystal to her knee, and that could be it. 2 and no, 2 count only. Exactly will do the job here, ladies and gentlemen. And now Krystal sent to the outside. Kick to the side of the head. Lilac going for the cover. And net breaker by Kimberly. Net breaker with Kimberly tucking away. And Lilac rolling through. Manages to get it out of there. And no, face buster. Krystal up to her feet and takes a shot to the back, between the shoulder blades, between the wings. Krystal with the knees in the face. And Kimberly going back and forth here. Another brain buster, and right into the cover. 2 and no. Krystal managing to kick out. Krystal played out thus far just between and running kick into the corner. Shades of Krystal. Kimberly lounging in the far corner. Krystal, Kimberly was trying there. It did not work. Straight into the corner, and now down to the other corner. Lilac missing on the forearm, and kick by Krystal. And Lilac sending Krystal into the far corner. Attempting a submission. Has enough trauma been had? And no, not quite yet. Especially as Krystal is still fighting back. Lefty kick and axe kick to the back of the head. Lilac fighting back here, and STO going for the cover, and Kimberly immediately breaks it up because of course she would. And now again, chopped her on the arm. Unfortunately, Lilac got to the ropes. Missing on the enscary kick, but back wheel kick gets her instead. Lilac in a whole heap of trouble here. And backdrop narrowly on top of Kimberly. Trying for a scoop slam, but did not connect. Shoved ahead. And now Kimberly trying for one. Just saying, screw it. Do something else. Still fighting back, and running drop kick there by Kimberly. Lilac back in. Another STO straight into the cover. I don't think Kimberly notices just yet, and does. Really making a desperate save. Down to the corner, and high kick. And another handspring moonsault. Legs landing on top of Krystal, and the cover. Krystal needs to turn around. And Kimberly managing to kick out regardless. Now Krystal going to try and steal it. 2, and just a 2 count. And Kimberly with a heavy clothesline crashing right through Krystal. There's a little micro combination there by Kimberly in the corner. Oh, it's still down and out. Up over the top rope goes Krystal, and to the outside goes Krystal. Let's just step back inside. Another high kick. Another handspring moonsault. Middle of the ring. Lilac going for the cover. Krystal still down and out. This could be it. And indeed it is. Lilac is victorious here in the triple threat. What a victory for the former VixXxen's champion. Hard fought matchup. Either one of these VixXxens could have won this one, ladies and gentlemen. Managed to keep up her athleticism throughout this grueling affair. Very surprising, to say the least. In the end, it's enough for her to claim victory. What is next now for Lilac? We'll find out, ladies and gentlemen, as the time goes on. This one will definitely not be quite as long as our last triple threat. Instead, this is a VixXxen F.U.B.A.R matchup. Still filling out the brackets. for the Bikini Party Summer Tournament following No Mercy, which will be for the VixXxen F.U.B.A.R Championship, which will be dubbed thus far that name, or I guess a temporary name, placement name, whatever you want to call it, the Hellcat Championship. Lana Star set to face off against Summer Holly Madison in a tables matchup, no doubt signed by Kitty herself, Kitty or Stephanie. This means of just injuring Summer before she can issue any sort of challenge towards either of them, as we know that Summer is still on her redemption arc. She will not stop until she's defeated both members of the council. It's been an ongoing thing since WrestleMania, but every single time both Kitty and Stephanie have found means of occupying Summer. Thus far, neither Summer nor Kitty nor Stephanie are booked in any way at No Mercy. So finally, this may be the opportunity that Summer is waiting for, hence this matchup. Although we haven't actually heard such a thing from either Kitty or Stephanie, it's all just conspiracy, but when you think about it and put the puzzle pieces together, it certainly makes sense, ladies and gentlemen. Back out. Let's blink. Keep the focus of her career. Now she still comes out wearing council colors, as we will see in just a moment. And there we see Steph Bay t-shirt, tank top, I suppose. Exactly. Wearing it with as much pride as she had been doing so about a year ago. Counting the days until she can just finally rid herself of this council shell. As she says that she is just trapped inside of. So she's just going through this one. Hoping that she can survive. I'm going to guess that Lana Star was given marching orders to not make this one easy, to make Summer suffer, to make it so that she can't even hope to challenge anything for No Mercy. Star just staring straight ahead at Summer. I was just wondering what her blood feels like. Summer has a lot of heart. This may be out of her wheelhouse, but she will not give up. Is that attitude that made her a fan favorite when she was Blink? She was convinced by both Emily and Stephanie that the fans had no idea who she was and only looked at her as the Pink Vixen. A mistake that Summer regrets allowing herself to fall into. Especially given the way that the council ended up treating her in the end. Now Summer up on the top. Rather than going for the twisted splash, calling Lana up. And shot to the back and just dropping her hips down to the top of Lana's head. I think it may have hurt Summer a little more than it did Lana. Trying for a suplex. Lana Star counters into one of her own. So the two tables set up on the outside. Rules this matchup. You fight until one of the competitors goes through the table. The one who doesn't is victorious. Fireman's carry from Lana Star. He just grabs hold of Summer's hair. Head is torqued. Damage done. One extra torque just for good measure. Down the shoulder. One final one just on the face. And Lana Star just rolling around, humiliating Summer at this point. Said it's probably fairly clear that Lana Star was told to do as much damage to Summer as she could. Throwing her through a table will definitely do that. And instead of setting it up, Lana Star going straight back and may regret that, as Summer with a tilt-a-whirl head scissors sends Lana rolling to the outside. Into the corner now, up on this top. Star up there as well. Double underhook suplex time. And indeed, double underhook suplex. And Summer's leg narrowly avoiding the table. And landing on the canvas is even better. And off the top rope, double axe handle, top of the head. Summer certainly crowned, and now crowned again with the bottom of Lana's foot. Lana Star finally setting up the table, center of the ring. As Summer tries to crawl away. Trying to regain her bearings. Stomp down on the chest. Summer fighting back, but Lana Star coming back even harder, trying with the running kick, and both German suplex. Now Summer going to take a risk. And, almost breaks the table herself. That would have ended the match for her. Instead, managing to just collapse it down. Physics being merciful for her here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Now Summer fighting back. Perhaps going to try and make a message out of Lana Star. Send her back broken to Kitty and Stephanie. The table set up in the far corner. The table twice as long as Summer is tall. And, Summer's face colliding into the wood. Hefty chop there by Summer. Arm drag, Summer's back to the table. Realizing this, Summer's fighting herself away. Lana kicking her away, and now slamming Summer's face into the table as well. And a chop of her own, just responding in kind. Neither one of these women trying to put the other one through, just again doing as much damage as they can. And Lana Star once more fixated on Summer. Stop down to the backside of Summer, who now utilizes the ropes. And straight into the table once more. Another chop and just back of Summer's head, careening into that table. And now Lana, having realized that, taking more of an advantage and just stomping again down on the nose, the face, the lips, the cheek, every part of Summer's body. And Summer may be poised and ready for blind sight. And there it is, blind sight, right beneath the jaw. Into the table, this could be Summer's opportunity. But no, again, Lana Star more prone for this, or more poised for this sort of matchup. And trying again, misses out on the kick. Summer taking advantage. And Lana Star countering out again. The table has to be splinting at some point here. And having thrown each other straight into it so many times. So we're going to try and get some momentum going. So we're trying to roll away, had no room. And again, Lana Star just standing there in a daze. And once again, Summer taking advantage. Missing on the drop kick. Fall into the canvas and over the shoulder toss again. Summer kicking her feet in vain. And Lana Star now lying next to her. There's something going on in Lana's mind when it comes to Summer Holly Madison. I have not seen Lana so fixated on anyone before as much as she has been towards Summer. And to her, this is more than just a matchup, or even just a potential hit job. Summer and Lana Star desperately fighting from the other. And Summer now, this could be it. And straight to just throwing her straight to the face first into the table, and Summer victorious here. Just watch the way Summer's head rebounds off the table. And again, Summer was no slouch herself. Managing to pick up a victory here. She may have just wound up picking up sort of stalker in Lana Star. Anyway, again, Summer Holly Madison victorious here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Out of her wheelhouse, but still showing her fighting spirit.
Whassup Wrestling is brought to you by Snacky S'mores. Eat Snacky S'mores.
You can feel the fire when I walk by. Yeah, between your legs, make them running high. And I can see the pain pouring out your eyes. I feel your body.
This will definitely be a physical affair, ladies and gentlemen. Dork once more set to tag team with Roger Desmond to go up against Craig Stevens and Tornado. Interesting tag teams on either side. As we know, Fortunate Son members Dork and the Hype will be challenging the Heroes for Hire at No Mercy for the tag team titles. And Roger Desmond and Craig Stevens will certainly finish off their situation with one another at No Mercy as well, though no design for that matchup has yet to be announced. We just know it's going to happen, and it will happen at No Mercy. Again, ladies and gentlemen, No Mercy just 2 weeks away. Contest, episode that show. Sorry, that will be. The former Universal Champion Roger Desmond, who had lost his title back at Money in the Bank to Craig Stevens, only for Craig Stevens to later lose it by cashing in Seth Rollins. Craig Stevens able to get some measure of revenge on the 50th episode, Spectacular, just 2 weeks ago. Now has set his sights on Roger Desmond, who again, just a reminder, ladies and gentlemen, prior to Money in the Bank, Roger Desmond super kicked Maple. We have not seen her since. Craig Stevens assures that she is well. He is just keeping her from harm's way for the time being. And we certainly wish her well. Certainly looking forward to seeing her back in Craig Stevens' corner once again. Sight seeing these two standing side by side. We see Craig Stevens, former Universal Champion as well, held the title for all of 2 minutes. Tried to regain it back at the King in the Ring, was defeated by Dork Killer in the quarterfinals. Dork Killer would then later on go on to defeat Roger Desmond in the semifinals. So certainly, Dork Killer is having a target on his back. As we also know that Tornado in this matchup, who will face Dork Killer alongside Jeffrey Jones. The Hype will be involved in that one as well. Tag titles on the line. Tornado may regret coming out and interrupting Dork Killer just last week. Jeffrey Jones certainly didn't. Getting a second straight victory over Dork Killer. And there he is, one half of the World Tag Team Champions. Say Tornado holding on to those belts alongside Jeffrey Jones. Proud champion winning the title belts back at Money in the Bank against Area 51. What a contest that was. So we say, in a manner of speaking, that Tornado has the whole world in his hand. This one, not just a standard tag team matchup, this one will be a tornado tag, and the referee just about taken out there. And the team of Dork Killer and Desmond already on top of things, and of course Roger going straight for Craig Stevens, and Dork Killer going right after Tornado. Honestly, who'd have thought differently? It's Tornado managing to turn things around on his end. Roger Desmond keeping hold of the momentum, and his fight with Craig. Again, it is just seems to be every man for themselves on either team. Now Dork Killer, no. As Roger Desmond just shaking his head, and Craig Stevens now fighting back, and Dork Killer taking Tornado down. I'll do my best, ladies and gentlemen, to keep up with the action on this one. We don't normally see tornado tag matches, but Here's an exception. Tornado now going for the arm. Craig Stevens stomps down on the back. And Dork Killer's throat, catching the ropes, and of course rolling onto the apron to recover. As Craig Stevens has something in mind. And missile dropkick as Dork Killer is sent to the outside, and Tornado following straight up. And Craig Stevens with a jumping elbow drop as Dork Killer. Well, in order to break up the pinfall, Dork Killer double axe handled Roger Desmond's legs. It's enough to jolt him out of the cover, I suppose. And Craig Stevens narrowly suplexed on top of Tornado. Tornado and Craig Stevens turning things around. Side kick by Craig. But Roger Desmond rolls out of the way of that flying without a cape splash. Although from the second rope, I suppose it's more so a gliding. And again, Dork Killer and Desmond taking back hold of things. Roger not able to get much of anything. I don't know if he was just waiting for room or what. By the way, the momentum is still now on the dark side. Dork Killer going for the cover, just a 1 count. And Roger with a submission hold locked in. Arm twisted between his legs. But Snapmare finishes it off. The Tornado was just glancing over at what was going on between Craig Stevens and Dork Killer. And rather than offer assistance, Tornado just focused back on Roger Desmond as DDT on Craig Stevens, and Craig Stevens is busted open. And here's the cover. A 2 count only. Solid shot there by Craig Stevens, but not enough to rock Dork Killer. And Dork Killer with the Dork Killer. Dork Killer with the Dork Killer. And going again for the cover. Tornado going to try to make the save and manages to do so. And unlike Dork Killer breaking up the earlier pinfall, Tornado actually hits someone who isn't his partner. Well, of course, by doing so, he had his back turned to Roger Desmond, taking full advantage now. The gut, and Tornado going for the choke slam, and no, countered to the DDT. And Tornado up to his feet as Dork Killer chokes out Craig Stevens. And greatness super kick beneath the jaw, and in comes Craig Stevens, makes the save. Craig Stevens special on Dork Killer. Craig Stevens special, but Roger Desmond managing to come in, break it up. Backbreaker on Tornado. And Dork Killer laid out. Tornado blocking out the shot. Nice suplex there by Roger Desmond. And famous there by Craig Stevens. And it looks like Roger Desmond going for another super kick on Tornado. And a second super kick connects. And Craig Stevens on his own falls prey to both Dork Killer and Desmond. Neckbreaker, no. And Craig Stevens managing to make the save. managing to fight back. Standing shooting star. And now going for the cover. Drop kick connects. Don't want to make an international incident on where that drop kick connected. And Dork Killer going for the cover. And that is it. Craig Stevens hit Dork Killer and Roger Desmond victorious. Roger Desmond perhaps surprised by that one. He just wanted to keep fighting.
Same place, but the faces change. This contradiction got me feeling something kind of strange. Done feeling like I'm fucking up. Done feeling like I'm not enough. Time to call it back. Bring it back. Hit it with the uppercut. Roger Desmond because I can. Bring it back. Hit it with another one. It's on the front like the king I am. Like the king I
They're on their feet here in Vancouver, ladies and gentlemen. Not a single soul sitting as Ultra Guy makes his way to the ring. Ultra Guy taking another opportunity to earn himself a title shot for the $1 million championship at No Mercy. Guy giving him the chance, the opportunity, the victory here means great things in the future. This individual, sorry, ladies and gentlemen, sentences are being paused here. It is necessary when taking in the absolute majesty of Ultra Guy. Perhaps one of the most expensive entrances, but deservedly so. Said number guy, the $1 million champion, willing to give Ultra Guy a second opportunity here to prove himself capable of challenging for that temporary title. A victory here will assure Ultra Guy getting the opportunity at No Mercy. The loss will mean that Ultra Guy will just have to go back and continue the efforts. First copying out Tornado, or was Tornado copying out Number Guy? Was the first one with the champion. Most synonymous man with the $1 million champion here, or championship here in Whassup Wrestling. Multiple time champion. Anytime that the title is not around his waist, you can damn be sure that Number Guy will be challenging for it in some manner as he takes down Ultra Guy. Ultra Guy stands back up and comes right behind, but falls prey to a snapmare and straight into a headlock. Ultra Guy getting, or Number Guy, sorry, getting the best of that exchange. But Ultra Guy trying again. Trying to show that he can indeed out-wrestle Number Guy. And with that effort, perhaps shows it off. That if he is not better, that he is at least the equal of Number Guy. Ultra Guy taken down, and now the arm being slammed to the canvas. That's Number Guy trying to weaken out Ultra Guy's gorilla press. And power slam straight into the ropes. The ropes may have actually assisted Number Guy there. With a collision and Number Guy with a low drop kick as Ultra Guy went high. A couple of spinning backhands there by Number Guy. Number Guy, a former street fighter. That is fighting on the streets, not a selectable character in any Capcom game. Up over the top rope and straight to the outside now goes Number Guy as Ultra Guy follows up. Thus far getting the best of this exchange despite being the one sent out. And straight to the apron goes Ultra Guy's face. We're halfway through his count. I doubt that Number Guy, like so many others, would accept a count-out victory. Stop down to the back and another snapmare. And Number Guy with the ankle lock, and Ultra Guy in the middle of the ring. He's going to have to rely on his power if he wants to get out of this one. That's exactly how it happens. Number Guy fighting back though. And Ultra Guy scrambling, getting in behind. And up goes Ultra. No! Number Guy countering out into a DDT. Number Guy having Ultra Guy scouted. Number Guy having a fair number of answers for Ultra Guy's efforts here. And again, Number Guy attempting the ankle lock. Middle of the ring. Ultra Guy facing away from the ropes. Took him a bit longer this time, but Ultra Guy managing to get out of there. Now battling back. Uphill battle for Ultra Guy. But if there's anyone who can do it, it's going to be Ultra Guy. His ankle did give way there. Putting a bit too much weight on that. Ultra Guy signaling up to the heavens. Getting a message of a new kind. Clothesline and a gorilla press. And down into the canvas. Splash down across the back, across the spine. But Number Guy fighting back. The fighting Irishman. You're not going to take down Number Guy that easily. And Number Guy. Guillotine choke. Guillotine choke. Ultra Guy is flailing. And Ultra Guy taps out. Number Guy once again victorious. Ultra Guy just not ready. What does this mean for the future of the $1 Million Championship as Number Guy celebrates? And Ultra Guy up to his feet. Number Guy offering his hand, and Ultra Guy accepts. A good showing of sportsmanship between these two. So, ladies and gentlemen, main event time. King Valentine set to go one-on-one with Superstar, the World Heavyweight Champion. What an opportunity for King Valentine, who has shied away from other opportunities that, well, I'm sure that he would have excelled in, such as the Land of Giants tournament. He excused himself from those brackets. Excused himself from challenging once more in a rematch setting for the tag team titles, instead turning on his partner Moose and trying to focus on taking out Canuck successfully, unfortunately for King Valentine. But tonight may be his opportunity for greatness. Victory here will certainly set King Valentine high up in the rankings, or will he fall as Ultra Guy did earlier? In fact, just moments ago, this is how it happened. Superstar regained his World Heavyweight title. Just weeks ago, Money in the Bank. A man who has not really competed too much on Whassup Wrestling, more so in the pay-per-view scene. Steadily making the transition.
Right!
There we see the glow. The World Heavyweight Champion, two-time World Heavyweight Champion. It was the goal made by Superstar at his arrival at Survivor Series back in November, winning it at WrestleMania. Unfortunately, losing it a month later in a triple threat match to Stan Stevens, of all people, who would later lose it to Buddy. The Superstar recently recapturing it, thus becoming the two-time champion. We'll see how he does. It's another large opponent in this lane of King Valentine. Valentine knowing more what's at stake here, and Superstar seemingly taking this as more of a, well, scheduled conflict. Superstar already predicting victory with his gesturing in the corner earlier. And now just shoves Valentine away. Stomping down on the arm. And a turnaround shot by Superstar. Takes advantage of that with a reverse DDT. Now to the ropes. Valentine runs right into a back elbow. And now down to the cover. And just a 1 count only. Irish whip right into a neck breaker. And Superstar up on the middle. Misses out on the leg drop. Valentine hardly getting in much of an offense. All he's been able to do is just respond. I was finally turning things around here. Valentine is not one you want to piss off in any capacity. And Superstar will be finding that out shortly here. Valentine uncharacteristically going for a faster move, allowing Superstar the opportunity to counter out. And a spiking DDT, but Valentine getting into foot into the ropes to kind of soften the impact. And again, Superstar just treating this match nonchalantly. And in case you were wondering whether Superstar was indeed taking this one seriously or not, thinking that I was just lying, well, you think you just saw the answer earlier there. And that's just going to irate Valentine more and more. Side Russian leg sweep by Superstar. Against the ropes, and straight to the outside goes Valentine. And Superstar coming right out after him. And no, on the outside. Superstar was starstruck on the outside. And Valentine has been busted open. And is this where Valentine manages to turn things around? Or has the damage been done? Knee to the back of the head. Valentine and Superstar up, and running powerbomb just tosses him straight to the ropes. And will that be enough? Here's the count, 2, and no, it's not. Valentine up on the middle rope, splashing down on top of Superstar, who may be regretting taking things so nonchalantly throughout the match, allowing Valentine to get in such offense. Top of the forearms to the back, and Superstar now heading up to the top. And shooting star press. Trying for a scoop slam. Valentine counters out reverse DDT. Now Valentine with these shoulder claw. Squeezing down. Too much pressure on Superstar. As again with the cover, the blood slowly covering up Valentine's face here. And missing out on that kick. Superstar from behind. Neck breaker. Quick cover. And just a 2 count. Once again, Superstar trying to play the coy man. Going for the sharpshooter. And is locked in. Sharpshooter is locked in. And Valentine struggling. Not wanting to give up. But he does. Tapping out in the end. Superstar victorious here. There we see it. Diving through the ropes. Launching himself like a torpedo. And starstruck on the outside mats. Finishing touches of Valentine's powerbomb as he stalks ever closer in that shooting star press off the top rope. was not by pinfall that Superstar was victorious, but rather with a sharpshooter. Superstar celebrating his win. All deservedly so. Victory for Superstar. Already heading for the back as we close out tonight, ladies and gentlemen.